Now, before we were so rudely interrupted with the agent, what I was going to show you is we've actually got bees up there. We haven't done anything about that. They have found and nested. Bees don't nest. They've created their hive there and they're very happy there. So as long as they stay happy and we stay happy, that's not a problem. So this is the back garden. These are all the lovely roses. The people that were here really loved their garden and really looked after it, but they're getting on a bit in years and they decided that it was just really too much for them now. And this is a lovely springy lawn. Now that wall of ivy there is still there because it was an original plant from when the house was built, and the ivy used to go all the way along. And then they had to keep cutting it back. So that's the last bit of one of the original plants of this place, which we think was built, I think it was the 80s. So this is just this bit of garden. We have like a fernery thing. Adrian's the gardening person, I'm the techie person. But we're going to be getting rid of a lot of this, I think. One, doesn't look that safe to us, and two, it makes the kitchen really dark. So I'll just keep wandering around to the side of the house, and when you looked at the house at the beginning you saw a side bit, and this is the side bit. So give you some of the beauty of around here. That's the lid of the septic tank. Yes, we're not even on drains here, mains drains. We do have mains water, we do have mains electricity, but we have a septic tank. So that's just the side up by the house. As you can see, all these lovely plants that are in bloom, and Adrian would be able to tell you exactly what they are. And of course we've got the washing line there as well. Now we walked through one arch earlier, and we're going to go through another one, and hopefully there's not too much spider webs around. Oh, do you know what? This has grown because I could walk under this before and now we can't. That's how much this has grown in the last few weeks since I was last here. So this is a bit of trees and natural growth, and I'm heading towards the back paddock now. And we've learnt that that gate opens this way. And this, I don't know if you can really appreciate that view. Probably not looking at that. Let's see if I can get it a bit. This is the woodshed. Because yes, we actually have a wood burning fire there for all my friends, especially in the UK, who probably haven't had wood burning fires for many decades. Yes, we're using wood burning fires here. And that's all the wood we've got. So loads and loads, or heaps and heaps as we'd say here. And then that is our view out the back paddock. That's a heap. We can't burn yet. We're not allowed to burn until the end of April. And as you can see down the back there, where those trees are, that's the end of it. So this is our back paddock that Adrian has plans for. I'm not quite sure what. This was an old vegetable garden, and the guy was very upset because everything he grew down here got eaten by rabbits. There's a lot of rabbits or hares around here. And that's going to be Adrian's potting shed. You can see in there. And it's such a bright day that I can't quite... Oh, maybe that. Maybe if I have it down that low, you can see part of the views here. They're just stunning open country views with a bit of... a few properties there, but it's mainly farms. This is 8.3 acres. And that's, yeah, it's just amazing. And we own it. Oh, I was thinking that was me treading on a branch and scaring myself. I was thinking that was a rabbit or something there. That's actually the neighbour's house and the neighbour's shed. So yes, when we're down here, but Adrian's got plans to grow things along the boundary. There's actually like a laneway on our property of access to get to our back paddock along here. So nobody else has access to it. That's just our access to the back paddock. And some of these trees are just, yeah, something's had a real go at them. And some of these I think will be coming down. Adrian being the technical person here, the gardening person. I'll just duck down under here. And this is this side. My car, and yes, I actually backed in, so I'm still not that Australian, because Australians drive in, they don't back in. My plan for yesterday afternoon, which was Wednesday, when we got the house, was that I would come up here and have a nice long bath, because our house has a very small bath and our new place here has a bigger bath. That's just part of the side again. Again, you can just see how much they've loved this property. Now, being typically Australian, we'll be going in through the back. That's that fernery again that I was mentioning, makes the house look very dark. Got some wonderful blooms here. Well, they're pretty, so I think they're wonderful. Adrian may have a completely another idea about that. So here we have the hallway, which is actually quite dark without any lights on. So you have this little hallway here. That goes off to the kitchen. That goes off to the laundry room. And yeah, here, it's all sliding doors. I actually got excited and thought it was pocket doors, but it isn't. So I shall show you around. So this is the kitchen. Now, it needs to be redone. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I think this is lino on the floor. The cupboards are quite old. I don't know what this surface is. They have a pantry here where they were keeping all their food. Their fridge freezer was just in the middle of the floor here in the kitchen. And down this end of the room they had tables and chairs. Whereas I think I want some sort of L-shaped thing to come out here. And then have maybe create a kitchen seating area here, because we all know that people love to be in the kitchen. Now this is what they call the meals room. And it's lots of windows, lots of light. It's actually not that bright a day today. There's no sunshine, it's mainly cloud. And this is where they had their dining table, and they had a chaise longue along that window. That's a little pergola area that you can see out there. Yeah, and they have, oh no, there's a couple of lights still there. I think that would look really good with fairy lights though. So now we go through an archway. So there's the archway. And this is the lounge, which is quite a decent size. The net curtains, I think, can go. We're not overlooked by anybody here, so I don't think we need that. We have this fireplace. This is the wood-burning fireplace. Now, I'm not particularly crazy by either the lights either side or the brickwork. I don't actually know. Yeah, it probably is solid brickwork. Maybe we can paint it or something. I'm not quite sure. This is actually sort of a light green colour, these walls. So we're now going through more sliding doors here. And that would be the front door there with the side window. So this is the hallway. And then if you came through the hallway here, you've got the hallway cupboard, really exciting. And then this is going back So you can actually wander around the kitchen, the lounge, and back to the front door, the back door rather, where we came in. I'll so continue down this way. So this is our longer hallway. Now here on the right is the master, or possibly in this case the mistress bedroom. Yeah, light fittings are going to have to go. They obviously had a TV in here and kept that. Might work for speakers though if we have some music in here. And then you walk through yet another archway to the dressing room. So we've got fitted cupboards, floor to ceiling. I feel like I'm trying to sell the place. And then we've got a fitted wardrobe there, a cupboard there, which I actually didn't realise that we had in here. I expected that to go. So whether that will stay or not is another matter. And then you see the bedroom's very square and actually a good size. It may not look it, but it actually is. I find that a lot of rooms look smaller when there's less furniture in them. So if we go back to the hallway, we have a linen cupboard here. We're going to keep going down to the hall. Now this, I think, with the red carpet, I think that's got to go. Will probably be the office. It's a smaller room,